welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Way of the Hunter, where we've gotten very decent progress made into the current story mission we've got working at. We've got to get we're close to the 300 kilograms of mountain goat meat we need. We're actually at 222. At the end of last episode, I did admittedly do a lot of rough shots off into the distance here and missed a lot of them. However, there were two hits against the animals. So I'm going to try to head up this way and see if we can find the blood trails, or maybe even find one down. Oh, okay, well, it's good to know that we got bighorn sheep in the area, I guess. Is that from the same group? It is, okay. Yeah, they didn't really come back to the water need zone, so I guess it is something, depending on the species. They might not return to a need zone after they're spooked from it. So that does make it you have to take the one animal you really want, and you might not get a chance at any of the others. Okay, so this is still from bighorn sheep. I admittedly made a big mistake, and I didn't put down a marker towards like where I was shooting for the animals, so this might not be very clean for finding what we're after. I think when it came to, like, the one adult female I was spotting, I got an okay hit on her. But, see, the thing about the mountain goats is because of where they like to be. I don't know where exactly. I might actually have to go down and try marking the spot or the area. Yeah, I probably should have done that first. Yeah, okay. I live, I learn. Oh. Oh, no, I think... Although, this might be actually what I'm after. Oh, yeah, this might be the good shot. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Is this where the origin is, then? Animal expires quickly, must be nearby. That is perfect. Okay, yeah, so this actually was where... Like, just wandering off and not doing the smart thing? I'm not that punished for it. There is the second one that I know I only wounded. That probably got off in a way. Is this her? I think this is her. Or at least the one that I know I downed for sure. Yeah, it was pretty high, but I thought maybe it would get a lung, and that it did. Perfect. Now, we'll have to see how much meat is on her. I don't know if that will be our full amount, or it'll just be a bit close. Let's see. No, I'm going to need one more still. But it can be any size. Oh. Hang on a moment, is this the other one too? We might actually already have the other animal down. I didn't think this shot would be like as good as it was, but there is a blood trail, and it does say medium amount of air bubbles to it. Okay, now I don't know as much. Small amount of blood and clear, so I don't know, because it originally looked like down there. Unless it was two... Oh, it could have been the two trails overlapped. Yeah, I think that was what happened, is I got too excited. It actually... One was from the one that did go down, and the other was actually from the one I did just kind of get, like, the glancing hit with. Yeah, I think that's what this trail is. So I don't think it's actually going to take me to any downed animal. I think it got away, and I'll have to keep trying to find them. Although, being up here, this might give me an edge to spotting them. I just don't know how far up or away they may have gone. Yeah, no, I don't see the trail going any further than this one here. It was a really messy shot that I shouldn't have really been trying to take, but I guess just with how the animal pathfinding was, it looked like they kind of got stuck in place, and I figured, it's an opening, maybe I should try taking it. So if all I need is one more mountain goat, maybe I'll try and just go up along here and see if I can hear any sounds from them. Because this is more the territory you'd expect to find the mountain goats, I'd imagine. Really steep, uphill. You're not going to get here without a lot of determination. Or in my case, a lot of bad choices. Well, I think those are what I was looking for. Yeah, they're all running off, but I don't think they're going uphill. Yeah, those are probably more... See, I don't know if I really want to keep pushing them like this. There's nothing at the water. Yes, I don't think I should really focus too much on that anymore. I think I've got what I was after from it. If I really wanted to, I could probably go back to that cabin, sleep till like a little after 9, come back out and get them. I'll just see how it goes with me, like try and go from around up here. All I do need is like a good view at a single one. Male or female, because I only need less than 20 kilograms of meat. Just again, this terrain is really not in our favor. It's definitely mountain goat country. Okay, wind's not a problem. It'll just be seeing if I can maybe even hear them make a little bit of noise, and then focusing in with binoculars. Well, I'm not looking for those noises. I'm looking for, like, I guess a little, like, hoof beat. Would it be a hoof beat or, like, no, just a footstep, I guess, or, like, a hoof step. Oh, it's like trying to look for a needle in a haystack going this way, though. Yeah, I feel like maybe instead of trying to rush this, I should be smart and just repeat what worked last episode. Yeah, I'll just go a little bit further, try to get some more visibility. And I'll probably just repeat what I had done. Actually, let me quickly head back to the campsite. I can't pass time here, can I? I mean, there is this, but I don't see anything like a prompt to sleep here. Oh, you can sleep at campsites. Okay, so what time is it? 12:27? Let's go till 9:27. I didn't realize you can sleep at campsites. I guess maybe the only thing it doesn't have is, maybe a way to get a vehicle. So yeah, with that in place, that opens up a lot more opportunity for me. We'll put that to that spot there, because that was a pretty good area just to try reaching for, like, an overlook. And maybe once I get to, like, 100 meters, then I'll go back to the slow walk. Now, if I don't see them out on the ice, or on the snow area, maybe they're in the top right corner where the other marker is. I think that's what I've got to start doing much more. I know I say this probably every week of I gotta do this, I gotta do that, but it is true I need to get better at the tactics and things. And I think that is going to be one of the key things that'll help, is not worrying too much about how many days go by, or using sleep to set things up more to our advantage. I've got to tackle this as its own thing, without too much influence of, like, any other hunting experiences with it. Yeah, so we got under 100 meters to go. We'll go to our slow walk. And just try to see what's out at the water. It was very close to the marker where I think we spotted them initially. Because if I open the map up while we're moving... Yeah, it was really right around that spot, so... As much as there's a lot of signs around an area, maybe we just have to kind of go for... ground zero on the map. We'll hopefully get this last one we need, and we'll move on, and... I'm trying to remember how many other missions there are. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 or what have you, but... At least we're getting closer and closer each episode to getting the story done. We've got the Hunter Classic we'll take a little break with for a week or two. I'm thinking maybe 2 weeks of it, just because I could use a little bit of time away from Way of the Hunter with how it's been going. Yeah, get a little bit of time away from it. Enjoy going after the wood grouse. Just enjoy a little bit of time back. And then see what Aurora Shores has in store. Yeah, we're getting up here. I don't know if we'll see them out on the ice or the snow. They should be here, though. Okay, you know what? If I don't see them now, I think maybe they could be in the other area, like the top corner there. So I'm going to try to go slow and, like, not close in any more distance. Just try and go about this way. Let me just see how we're looking as we... Yeah, nobody over there. And it's kind of hard to see over there right now. I'll just try in case. I also don't know if there'd be, like, a hunting pressure left behind, too, or not. Like, I think the game does have something like that, but I'll have to double check and see. Maybe I did... Shoot. Looks like trying to repeat what worked did not actually work again. Oh, hang on. Okay, it is just a young male. Where are you trotting off to, bud? Are you the only one left? Don't go too far. I might have to have you be our... Yeah, that's probably going to be our final one to go for. Because I don't see any others. terrain's not really at our advantage. I don't see where he, like, trotted off to. It was nice to know that one of them did come down here, but... Okay, maybe he's not alone. It's just that, again, because of the way the terrain is, I can't see that good at the water's edge. Let me just keep working like this. I'll keep my eyes over kind of where he was. Because, yeah, that was a big group over here. I can't imagine all of them are gone. Okay, a little bit further. Oh, there's some. Okay. There's an adult male. Oh, there's a mature male. That'll probably be who we'll try going for. Ah, darn it. I can't remember if he's the one on the left or... Oh, actually, there's a lot there. Okay, you're adult female. You're young male. You're young. You right there. Yes, I think I want about 150, and I have to aim a little low. I mean, I could try shooting right up the rear end, but that's not really going to be a shot that I can say will guarantee him going down on us. Although it is kind of weird. You'd think for a drink zone, they would be right at the water. Oh, that's... Oh, you were pretty tempting, too. Oh, there we go. That's giving me a little bit of what I was looking for. I just don't like how close together he is with that one, but... Man, you want to really smack up into each other, don't you? That should put him down, because that should be a good long shot. Come on, go down there, bud. I don't want to have to use a second on you. There we go. Okay, let's wrap this story up. Or at least get this step of it done. Now that's what I've got to do when it comes to targeted animal hunts. Don't be afraid to sleep, use the time wise and correctly, and be very slow on the approach and assess things better. Just take your dang time and you'll be better. That's, I mean, just a general rule in life, I think. Take your time with it and you will improve. So yeah, everybody can go running off. I'm not after anybody else. I'm actually surprised I don't hear more of the, like, footsteps running off, but whatever. I am a little surprised, like, how slow he walked to get out to this point. I guess just depending on, like, the pathfinding, he got stuck on terrain a bit. But I'm glad he didn't get far for us to finish things. So yeah, how did this go? Right into the lung, and just kept going through that. No, actually popped out of the lung, too. But it was enough to put him down. Yeah, so 125 kilograms. You gave us a lot more meat than I needed, but there we go. Oh. Oh, this'll be interesting. This might actually be the key to get to the basement now. Because, what is it? Open the mailbox to get the package from Noah. Let's go and see what... This has been something built up for a long time for this, so finally we can step forward and see how this progresses. Experienced animal stalkers never run. They crouch, remain silent, consider wind direction terrain when approaching, and hide in foliage. I feel like the hide in foliage is, though, a little bit risky, because if you go into it, you're making noise that might alert the animals. I could see, like, hiding it to wait for them to come in and get a shot, but I don't know. I'll have to try heating that more. But yeah, let me... Oh, I don't need the headlamp. I was just trying to... Yeah, sure. We'll just have binoculars out. Okay, let's see what we got here. Open the basement in Grandfather's office. So this has been the little tease throughout the entire story about, like, what's down here, what's so important here. And now we'll be able to find out. Let's open it up. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I could have just, like, fallen down too, but we'll use the ladder to make a little more sense. Okay. So we got... Oh. That's an elephant trophy. Okay, so I'm wondering if maybe River's mother was a trophy hunter. A little voice recorder. And let's see what we got.
I can no longer close my eyes and pretend not to see your obsession. You're ruining us financially, not to mention everything else going on in our relationship. But a mortgage to get permission to kill some animal in Africa? Please, come to your senses. It's not too late to save our relationship. Richard.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's River's mother and father. Back and forth.
Julia, please. I'm terrified of these animals in our house. They remind me of what you've become. Hunting is no longer a noble mission or a resource of some sort. It's just pure obsession. Don't you see it? Where are you now? The North Pole? I asked your father to give this letter to you, but I've heard you are ignoring him too.
Interesting.
It's August the 3rd, 1991.
Is it my mother?
I had a call with Richard today. He threatened me with divorce if I don't come back, but he doesn't understand. I can't return with my hands empty. I've dreamed about him again. It's the same dream all over. He was drinking water, and then he looked into my eyes before he charged me. I shot, and it reverberated in my body like an avalanche. I couldn't breathe. He was just standing there, bleeding, still ferocious, looking at me, challenging me. I can't go back with empty hands.
Okay. So is there a... Okay, I guess it's the same one, so I'm guessing she got, like... Oh. She got maybe trophy crazy with the... That could be a polar bear. Like, that's definitely a bear paw. It's just the coloration being as gray as it is makes me... Yeah, African elephant, maybe polar bear, grizzly bear or something. Eagle, I think? Or red-tailed hawk? I can't... God, it's a pretty iconic bird, and I can't think of the name of it right now.
Today is August 25th, 1991. I have a new guide, Jack. The last one wasn't as determined as I am. Bending a few rules is necessary. Jack promised to get the trophy to the US. I honestly don't know how I would have transported it otherwise. It's the 1st of September, 1991. I've killed him. I've killed him. I took a life, but never felt more alive. The moment he died, I looked into his eyes, and our silent blood pact created the day I saw him was closed. I thought this would end, the silent itching at the back of my neck, the bloodlust. But it's still there. I keep thinking of my next prey. Maybe Richard was right. Maybe I am addicted. It's January the 1st, 1992. My father today, I can't talk about it. He saw my trophy room. He said I am a poacher, and he will never speak to me again. I haven't even got the chance to tell him that I'm pregnant.
Julia, the boat has docked.
We're already here. I'm probably gonna freeze.
What the hell?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's illegal to hunt bald eagles. What are you doing here?
You're a bald eagle? Really? I mean, I thought the distinguishing feature was always the white head. Although, I guess maybe it's an older one because there is a bit of white around the beak. But, okay, and you? Polar bear.
This is no place for a polar bear.
Yeah, so that seems to be... Oh, what is this?
You the one my mother was talking about?
A rhino horn.
Why would
Wow.
she do that?
Okay.
You're beautiful. You shouldn't be here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so... River's mother did go basically poacher. Like, there can be a way I think it could be done ethically going after some of these species, but again, it has to be ethically and...
Have you enjoyed the show?
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did the discovery shock you? Your mother being an obsessive poacher is too much for you?
Noah, please.
Beg all you want. You won't erase this. Do you know why they don't talk about her? Because your father hated her guts and the old man in the hospital's ashamed.
I mean, yeah, if that was all illegally hunted, I could see that being something pretty hard to tackle for, again, how Way of the Hunter handles the ethics and the traditions behind it. Okay, I'm just going to see about the email. Looks like this is the only one here. Mr. Willow, we were joyful, discovered your area is indeed safe, and disease is just unlucky fabrication. We're happy to work with you again. We need more of your quality elk backstraps for signature dish, Elkster Bourgogne. Customers have missed your high-quality meat. So that looks like the next one to do. That's all just been the same.
The grandfather's business can run as usual now.
Yeah. And it's 500 kilograms of elk meat, with a fitness score of over 50%. Good news is, elk seem to be pretty abundant in certain areas. I just want to check, like, what we need for animal sizes, because it might not be as bad as I'm thinking. Oh, easily not. Yeah, no, look at how much you can get per one of them. Yeah, so that'll go just a couple of animals or so, and that should probably be... no, it's going to have to be male, but it'll be pretty good and well done. But that explains the basement a bit more. And yeah, as I was saying, I think there are ways to ethically go after certain species like elephant, rhino, but it has to be heavily involved with the people in, like, living locally in the area, understanding the animal populations, whether it's actually going to be appropriate or not to go after them. There's a lot more to have to be involved than just go after any random animal to it. And if there's, like, that care and the meat's all given to locals and donate and stuff like that, just make it so it's not to specifically get a trophy. Or you're after a trophy, make full use of the entire animal and not just, like, again, bloodlust like that. That just is not right. But yeah, we are good to end this episode of Way of the Hunter here, and then we'll keep going come next episode. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave the comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.